My job, originally I was a gunner's mate. I was in charge of 4 20mm anti-aircraft guns on the stern of the ship. But during invasions, I was on the Higgins boat going into the beach. We were 11 miles out because the Germans had a gun, the 88, which is the best gun in the war, and had a range of 10 miles. So all the transports were 11 miles out, which is very good for them. And in the water, going to the beach, were mines made out of glass or plastic. And you could hardly see them in the water, you know. A couple of boats hit the mines and they got killed. We couldn't get on the beach because there was obstacles in the water. You know, these cross beams with metal. And it was mine. And along the beach, the Germans had 33 machine guns. When we got close enough to the beach, we only got about 200 yards from the beach. That's the closest we could get. And the machine guns opened fire on us. The bullets were bouncing off the ramp because it was metal, it was up. But I knew eventually I had to drop the ramp. And then the bullets, instead of hitting the ramp, they would come into the boat. So the coxswain says to me, drop the ramp. I never heard him because the roar of the cannons, 2 big diesel engines in the back of the boat, I never heard him. Then the second time he says to me, drop the ramp. And I froze for a few seconds because I didn't want to die. And then he said to me, he says, damn, DeVita, drop the effing ramp. So I had no choice. I dropped the ramp. The machine guns opened up fire.